Okay, hello Sagittarius. Welcome to your January 10th through the 17th reading with myself, Rachel Stebbins Navy, aka Villaggio Strega. This is a general reading, so it may not resonate for everyone. So take what does resonate and leave the rest if you would. And I'm doing things a little bit differently, of course. Got to switch it up now and then. Even Spirit knows that. For you all, Sagittarius, I've pulled medicine totem cards, or actually I've let them come out as they were meant to. And so I'm starting your reading with those, and then I will move into your challenge, your advice, and your potential outcome for the week. And then I will clarify that and take two more cards that represent you and a situation or individual that you're interacting with within this time frame of things. Bear in mind, too, Sagittarius, that this time frame is a continuum. So it's when you're meant to see it is when it is meant to be seen. That said, Sagittarius, I'm pretty stoked about the medicine cards because they're two, one more so than the other, that I work with quite frequently. In fact, one of them is my own totem, my own medicine, and that's the owl card. But let me start out with Raven. So this is the energy Spirit wants you to be mindful of this week here, Sagittarius. So Raven magic is representative of divine messages and magic, and it's the magic of the void. So it's like the creation magic. It's the things that are unseen. It's the great mystery magic. So literally that universal energy, that magic of the universe, kind of flow about it. It could be representing this week that perhaps you're having a change in consciousness. Perhaps you're having some sort of spiritual awakening. Perhaps you're... And one thing to bear in mind too with Raven energy is that Raven is also healing energy. Raven is always present in healing circles. In fact, more often than not, I think it's the Wiccan faith or the Celtic beliefs that Raven is called upon to be present, so that way the message can be carried fully. So with that, Raven, as much as it is a changing consciousness, is also healing, and that totally makes sense, because part of the healing process is, of course, going through sometimes a dark place, kind of like the hero's journey, which is inevitable of what the tarot represents anyways. So especially the major arcana. That said, Raven magic is the first energy of today, changing consciousness for sure. The next one I got for you there, Sagittarius, I'm so excited about this, but may not be exactly what you want to hear because it may mean somebody around you could be deceiving you. So owl magic is the magic of seeing in the dark, of course, right? Owls see very well at night, and they're very stealthy. Their wings are very silent. So this is about silent, keen observation. Owls' medicine can be a little bit intimidating, though, because other people can't see what you see often, Sagittarius, or with owl medicine. It's one that sees through things and sees a deeper meaning to things. Athena's owl, classic goddess Athena's owl on her shoulder, was the owl that spoke of unseen truths. So it's an owl with its own magic. Most people who have owl medicine also are drawn to magic, whether dark or otherwise. Owl medicine, again, is telling you to pay attention to your dreams, because it's a nighttime energy, because it's a moontime energy. You may have more deeper dreams this week or this month even, with relation to owl medicine. But at the end of the day, it's about that seeing through the BS of others and not being deceived. It's saying you could be, someone in your environment could be deceiving you at this time, and you're seeing right through the bullshit, is what this is indicating. So that said, let's begin your tarot reading, my beautiful Sagittariuses. Let's see, I'm going to turn this a little bit for you so we gain a different perspective here of the table, and hopefully you'll be able to see your reading. Actually, let me just switch it over here. There we go. And then you can have a better angle about things. Beautiful. All right, so what challenges, What challenges is there for Sagittarius this week? Well, you're starting out with a chat tower. So, Sagittarius, what that tells me is there may be an uncomfortable situation headed your way this week where, the divine's stepping in. Perhaps you couldn't make a choice on something, and now the divine's saying, hey, I'm going to make one for you now. With this, though, your advice card is the very merry and wonderful energy, emotionally stable energy of the King of Cups. Now, King of Cups energy represents an individual over the age of 35, of course. So if this is a person you're dealing with, then that's the masculine energy, the age range is 35 and up. While the Tower card typically represents thank you, Snow. Kind of Mars energy. It represents action, of course, and it's a crisis point. Sometimes it's a profound discovery, if it as you can relate to it, where you didn't really understand something that was going on before. Well, okay, it gets shaken up a little bit, so you do, but it's meant to put you on the path you're meant to be on. Give me just a moment while I let the dog out. Here we go. Go ahead, baby. See you later. Bye. All right. So that said, Sagittarius, this guy here, your advice card is to keep your solid foundation. Don't be overly emotional about anything. If anything, look at the positive side of this discomfort. Look at the upside of this discomfort. It may get a little hairy for a moment, maybe a little uncomfortable for a moment, but it's meant to change you and bring you some blessings and joy in life in the long run. Again, stable energy when things are kind of choppy. In uncalm waters, you remain calm, Sagittarius. Now, your potential outcome has to do with your finance. It has to do with your work life. So what your situation may bring probably is not relating to your finance. It's certainly not bringing you any more money at this time. What this is representing is the Seven of Pentacles here. Somebody who has stability. Somebody who does the 9-to-5 job, does what they have to do to maintain stable income, at least for the time being. They're not looking to create anything new, follow any passions at this time. They just want, something they can rely on, really, when it comes to their finance, Sagittarius. That's your potential outcome for the week. Okay, so let's clarify these up. Let's see what it is Spirit wants us to know. Do I take these? No. Do I take you? No. Okay. I thought they had just fallen out. Let's see. Clarify the Tower, please, for Sagittarius. What else does Sagittarius need to know? There could be a Capricorn involved. Got that devil energy. We'll get into that in a moment. They're got the Hierophant. Wow. One more, please. We got 3 major arcanas right there in your challenge this week, Sagittarius. And King of Pentacles. Okay. Devil card energy, again, it could be a Capricorn in your dealing with or involved with Sagittarius. Capricorn energy, of course, is from December. This is also a time frame I'm giving you for when this Tower moment could occur. Mid-December to mid-January, roughly the 21st to the 21st kind of range, give or take. This energy is also about materialism, hanging on to things, addictions, spending habits, shopping, shiny things that we like, because Capricorn energy is very progressive and persistent and determined. In the Devil card energy here, such as the Devil, that's why they got this card. Now, it's not necessarily a bad thing, but it could also be indicating that you're letting go of the bonds that are holding you back. Because Devil card energy often comes, you'll see it depicted with like individuals chained up and kind of they're loosely chained. They don't have to be there, but the chains are there nonetheless. So this is representing possibly you letting go of some sort of materialism or addiction or self harming through the use of substances, sex, financial things as well. This could be representing that energy. So it's growth nonetheless. King of Pentacles energy is quite different. King of Pentacles, pardon me, is an energy of generosity, of stable financial income, of grounded energy, financial stability, yes, of giving to others in a tangible sense. So you're probably looking at your future. Now, whether this is a future with a Capricorn or not is another thing. But you're looking at your future, you're looking at your financial investments, and you're saying, how do I stay stable in this situation, especially when this Tower comes to shake you up? So how do I maintain my finance? What do I want to invest in for my future kind of energy with that? And stability being the big key there. You also have the Hierophant, which is a higher commitment. So whether it's through spiritual higher commitment, like such as, this is happening, this Tower moment is happening, I'm uncomfortable with this thing, connecting with divine, recognizing that Spirit has your back, you're co-creating with Spirit, in a sense, Sagittarius. Or it could be a higher commitment in a relationship. This too is a soulmate energy. If you can look at those guys for a moment, they have a deeper knowing. There's a deeper wisdom there. There is, much like the Raven and the Owl, a sense of universal energy between them. And again, higher purpose, higher commitment. So this challenge this week could also be reflective of letting go of the material things that no longer serve you, yet creating that financial stability, that financial balance for forward movement after something comes along to shake you up a little bit, Sagittarius. Not necessarily a bad thing at all, by any means. Just a little bit different. And definitely, when in doubt, well, ask your ancestors. Talk to the divine. Clarifying our King of Cups energies, the Death card information. Am I taking these guys? Nope. Yes. Empress. Okay, one more, please. That's my dog in the background. Six of Cups? No. Oh, one more, please. Okay, and the Ace of Wands. Got it. All right, Sagittarius. So King of Wands, or King of Cups, is being clarified by the transformative death energy here. The Empress, which is the card of abundance. This Empress energy is a beautiful card. It's about love and values. And Ace of Wands, which is pursuing your passions. This is like a divine gift coming in. Remember how I said the Tower is there, it's uncomfortable for a moment, but it's there to set you on your right path. It really looks like that you are just like, okay, so this moment happened, and instead of getting down in the dumps about things, you're like, okay, let me stay focused on my finance. I'll get through this other stuff fine. But in the meantime, I recognize that I'm going to be transforming, that your energy is transforming in some way. Your life is transforming and transitioning in some way. And with it, you're recognizing the blessing in that, the abundance in that, with that Empress card energy. Somebody could be getting pregnant, but you are definitely living that love, that passion, and that drive here. You could be having a moment of entrepreneurship after this Tower moment as well, pursuing your passions, pursuing your dreams, pursuing a relationship, pursuing some sort of purpose with a higher power even in this situation. But it looks like your finance is staying pretty stable and steady as it is, which is a blessing in and of itself. So fear not with that, Sagittarius. Let's take a look at that Seven of Pentacles energy, clarify that up as the potential outcome. What should Sagittarius know? Clarify that Seven of Pentacles, please. Cards. Thank you. There's one. We got the Strength card. Two, Nine of Cups. One more, please. One more for my Sagittariuses. Thank you. Okay, what do we got? King of Wands. Wow. Okay. You need to have strength. That's what this is saying. Courage in a situation. And probably maintaining that because it's about to pay off for you, Sagittarius. You've also got the King of Wands energy. That speaks of leadership. Transformative leadership, though. So this is somebody who goes through a bunch of hard time, perhaps, and then comes out stronger, of course, because of it, but maintains their strength during the process. And you also have the Nine of Cups wish fulfillment card. Nine of Cups energy is when you're already emotionally satisfied, like this guy over here. You're not only emotionally stable, you're emotionally satisfied, and you have the ability to ask for more. It really looks like the universe is giving you a kind of nudge that there may be a situation where you realize there was some deception in it. You were getting the wool kind of pulled over your eyes. And I'm pulling this in from the 2 initial cards as well. And you're like, wow, you know, I need to deal with this. I need to move forward from this. You're doing it rather quickly. You're transitioning to a higher self in the process, Sagittarius. And you are creating stable finance along the way. You got Knight of Swords energy. You got to watch out for somebody who may be too aggressive, or you yourself being too aggressive in the situation. Because Knight of Swords energy is, though he's not the fastest, he's kind of like second runner up, so he can be really quick with decisions. Decisions, definitely choices are being made within this week too. But you want to make sure that you have all the facts, Sagittarius. That's the big key thing I'm feeling with this. So that way you're not deceived in a situation. And you want to make sure that your goal in mind, because of this Knight of Swords energy here, is considerate of others. In other words, you may be so goal-oriented this week that you're forgetting about the well-being and welfare of who it might affect along the way. If you're a single Sagittarius, of course, this is you definitely taking action, following your thoughts, your ideas, moving them forward, putting them into action. And the advice card, of course, was that King of Cups energy, maintaining an emotional stability. Yeah, we get the Chariot card representing you this week. And what is the person or situation Sagittarius is dealing with? Please, thank you. Page of Swords in reverse. That's a delayed action. Okay, let me break this down to you now. Chariot card energy. Well, pardon me. Chariot is about reflecting on what it took to get some point. In other words, you've had a victory of sorts, right? Because this is the Chariot after all, but you're also having a moment of pause with that win. You're saying, okay, what are the pros and cons, the yin and yang, as it were, of the situation to get me to this place where I am the victor. So you're pausing and reflecting on something as you move forward, but it's a victory nonetheless for you this week, Sagittarius. You're dealing with a Page of Swords in reverse energy. So this is stuck energy. This is not someone who has any forward movement on anything. They've got these ideas, they've got these thoughts, but they're not looking at the future. They're looking at where they are presently and where they've been. So it's not a future investment for you, is what I would say in regards to that. I hope that helps, Sagittarius. Let me know what you think in the comments below. Don't forget to click like and subscribe. I wish you the best. Everybody take care. Blessed be.